This is OneLifeHero, the series where one singular lose means a champion is disabled forever, and I can no longer play it again. We just promoted to Emerald 3. I was worried we were going to be stuck in Emerald 4 for months, but here we are. 1 LP. The goal is Masters. Will I get there or will I lose all of my champions? Welcome back to OneLifeHero. We're starting the session on the Kha'Zix, and almost immediately my eyes are blessed to witness this play. Now yours are too. We're in the same boat. I already knew we're in for a long game, now even longer. I mean, look at our team comp. What is this? What the hell are we supposed to do? I'm trying to think of what to play for, but we don't scale, we don't team fight. We're not snowballing, my bot lane is dying every 10 seconds. After power farming, I finally find my first opportunity, a potential dive. It looks good, we go for it. Teammate takes first aggro, but then he just walks away. He stands at the edge, takes one more tower shot, and then just what? No! He's just standing there. Drops the aggro at half HP. Is this not team killing? Then he tries to cast me. There were many not nice things I wanted to say, but I'm trying to go sober here. So we move on. We secure the dragon. How does Lux get caught here? I have no idea. My bot lane continues dying over and over. Then Timu started typing. I find my first kill of the game. We're on the board. I'm hovering bot when I notice I isolated Maokai for a split second. No hesitation, we go for it. We pick up the shutdown, which is great and all, but this mountain is so fucking tall. I don't even want to think how we're gonna teamfight later on. Let's just focus on the present. We find an overextending Kai'Sa. Slowly but surely, we're gonna crawl our way back into this. Secure the Rift Herald. Finally break the first mid turret. And now the problem. I'm the only frontline for my team. And I'm just gonna get Maokai. The game is not playable for me. The only way to stand a chance is to fight when the enemy team is out of system. Oh, jump scaring Zoe with the Hextech portal. But avoiding a team fight is impossible when the enemy team forces Baron. That's when Timo boomed everyone before he died. Wait, this is perfect. They're low, they're out of system, they're panicking. This is what we're looking for. With everyone dead and Jarvan low, this is free Baron. I start pinging, I'm making it very clear I want to do the Baron. But apparently I'm not being clear enough and Twitch just pushes mid. This is why I've given up on micromanaging my team. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work. I then get hit by Kai'Sa W. And a one-in-lifetime chance just goes down the drain. Instead of a Baron swing, we get 1 kill and 1 turret. Did the Penguin ever make it to the mountain? The doubt is creeping in, but I haven't given up yet. Because we find our answer to team fighting. If we're ready at the objective, we're so strong in holding our position. We can play around Teemo, Shrew, Lux, and frontline doesn't matter anymore. This allows me to resume the role of hidden pressure. And jump scaring with the Hextech portal. I just need to secure the dragon. We get it. But lethality job and one-shots my team. Zeri flashes out, then runs back in. Where are you going? We just can't seem to get a small win. Anything at all to turn the tides around. Every team starts the Baron. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Remember when I said to play team fights, we need to get there first? No one's here. That's okay. I'll catch this Ashe and make it a 5v4. But still, we have no way of contesting this dragon soul. Like, who's walking up? Me? I can't do that. We're slowly bleeding out, giving up everything at this point. That's when my team catches Maokai. And if there's one time to frontline for my team, it's now. I just need a Q and instant hop away. But Maokai W's goes invulnerable. My Q does not go through. And I just look at this dream front to back right here. Look at that. Beautiful. The thing is, our team is still so strong. Look at this. We can take over fights in the right situation. Let's just say it's a very specific situation with a lot of conditions to be met. The fact that we're still in this game 40 minutes shows we're a threat. But the enemy team are not taking any chances. They start the Baron. They know they're strong 5v5. We have to contest this or we're just gonna lose. With Isolate Q and Smite, it is definitely possible to go for the steal. Baron's at 2.1. In that fraction of a second, I saw Jarvan queued. This is lethality Jarvan with 4 other people hitting the Baron. It could very well go down to 1.4 in the next frame. It all depends now if I can time my smite in that small window right after Jarvan's Q registers. I looked down. Only my smite went through. Did I do it? Did I get it? Or did I smite one singular frame too early and Jarvan secures it with his Q? I don't know, you tell me. It says demoted. Kha'Zix's dead forever. It's time for ksante. I have struggled with this champion in the past because I just int way too much before he gets good. 3 years ago on his launch, I would just press on my button and everyone would die. But apparently that's not good for pro play. So now I'm gonna have to think and play smart to get to the good part? What? Up against Fiora, I put my E to start. My D is if she Qs me, I just negate with my E. Look at that, beautiful. Playing around this E, I can try and not get poked too much. I don't win extended fights, it's gotta be short and sweet. I managed to space Fiora a little bit and Q slower to force her a turret shot. This changes everything. Now I have pressure. She's trying to fish me out, but I'm not falling for it. So she goes in instead, but I have a massive wave, flashes into the turret and dies. Now Fiora needs to think more. I'm putting on a lot more pressure and we're slowly poking her out. She starts walking up, which I thought was a little strange. There's a good chance Rumble is hovering her. And yep, he's right there. This is playable. Rumble is way too far. I have the 1v1. I just need to bait out a parry. Now we can look for the kill. And escape with the Triumph and Shield. And just like that, the sequence of events played out exactly in my head. I've played Steel Caps, Bramble, and Sheen. There is no way Fiora can win. My spot is insane. And fundamentally, I know what I need to do. Permanently freeze the wave and starve the Fiora. Make the gap even bigger so there's no risk. But then I thought, playing like that, I'm wasting the potential of these champions, right? What would a ksante main do right now to get an even larger lead? So there's the part which I call limit testing. Not being afraid to make mistakes to learn. For example, I just made a mistake. Right before I ulted, I should have W auto Q for the free damage. And then I should have Q autoed instead of auto Q. Fiora stunned so I can't miss and I proc the passive with my auto. Had I done all of that, that would have been a free kill. Instead of just playing safe and winning fundamentally. That's not going to cut it. So for the rest of the game, I kind of spent it learning. No, these are not excuses for my deaths. I'm learning. What was initially impossible for me to lose, I just started losing. And I started losing more. Isn't this a lot more worthwhile in the long grand scheme of things? Sure, I might be getting my ass kicked, but I'm eventually going to win. Oh, see? I win! I win! See? And we promote back to Emerald 3. We're up against the same Fiora. I feel like already I'm a different ksante from last game. The first thing is making sure I get to the wave first so I can prep my grasp. That way if he trades into me, I can auto back. He's not looking for Qs onto me anymore. I can dash and get the free auto. Exact same matchup, but I have more control this time. Fiora desperately autos a turret here. We get free poke. I lane the Q3. Then look for the auto with my shield, passive, and grasp. Fiora goes for the all-in with ignite. And a flash way early. You see the wave is pushing into me and I have TP. Fiora is absolutely screwed. But even better for us if Jarvan gets this kill. But he agreed for it and completely int us. See that, guys? That's inting. That's not learning. Know the difference. This is learning. We managed to chunk Fiora out, but Echo stopped me from pursuing. Now that that's over, I'm pushing in my wave. I have a feeling Fiora's in the bush trying to cheese me, but I'm gonna limit test and walk up anyway. React instantly with my Q3. But she lives on 7 HP and I dodge up instead of down. Learning! All these deaths have helped shape the way I maneuver this champion. You can see my gameplay getting a lot more smooth. And surely, but eventually, after 10 deaths, 10 different fights over the course of 2 games. I told you guys I'd win. I'd eventually win. I told you guys. I'm feeling a lot more comfortable with this champ now. Plus 30 LP and I'm ready for the next game. Wait for Volibet to walk up for the minion Q auto. He has no counterplay for this yet. I easily get through the early game with full control, no inting here. Looking for short trades, not letting Volibet bite me twice. I hit the Q3 but I walk away, waiting for the mark to time out. Now we go. It was so simple, so easy. Now let me show you guys what I can do now with ksante. And just like that, look at Volibear. You can feel his despair. Don't worry, I'll make it easier. I think he doesn't want to come back to lane anymore. He's in bot lane. He's dying there too. After realizing the world is just as dangerous out there as in here, Volibear finally comes back home. Just to experience the same fate. He must be in the dilemma now, out there or in here. Much to my surprise, he shows up. But this time, with the power of friendship. That's right, he's not alone. With the power of his jungler, George Pig. He's going to take me down. Unfortunately, he still dies and I get away with it. He also turns on his friend George Pig. Depressing outcome, really. Plus 30, we're at promo. Let's take it all the way. I'm keeping the bush when Wukong comes in late. This is bad for me because I don't win extended trades. I'm probably teleporting back, so I need to do as much damage as I possibly can. And now we'll teleport back in for the HP advantage. Wukong walks up, I already call his bluff, he's not stopping my back. What I didn't expect is for Wukong to continue playing this aggressive. Unfortunately, the minions did not get aggroed, so I'm at a clear disadvantage. I just need to make sure I stay in range of EXP. The wave finally pushes in and we neutralize our spot. Even better, Wukong gets a turret shot, and I don't let that go. I managed to live on 9 HP, and that was all I needed to get the ball rolling. I think I might just get used to this, thinking and playing well. After that, the aiming team just straight up surrenders. Let me know if you guys prefer me thinking or not thinking. We promote to Emerald 2.